Welcome to another Smalltalk for you. Last week I went through installing VA Smalltalk on Windows, but I used Windows XP, so it was a little simpler because we could just let it default to program files and everything worked. The issue with Windows 7 or Vista is that they have a more complicated user access control security system, and trying to save stuff into the program files directory causes issues, for good reasons I might say. So what you want to do instead is go in here to the CDC directory for the download that you got, follow the same download instructions I did last week, run the setup, and you'll get this warning, of course, say yes. Now, what you do is go through this, accept the license agreement, and here's where you want to make the change. I'm going to accept the documentation, then I'm going to change this directory. And what I'm going to do is just close that up, go down to users. I'm going to put it under my user account on Windows. So I'm going to go here to users, documents, and I set up a directory called VA Client. I'm going to throw it there. And now that I've done that, I'll say next. The only other thing I want to do is make sure I'm doing standalone development. I don't have a whole repository system set up for enterprise use, so I'm just going to say yes to that. This is what you want to pay attention to. When you run the installer for the manager, it'll default to this directory structure. Don't change it. So we'll go ahead and next our way through this. And now it'll start installing. Okay, now that that's finished, we can go ahead and click the Finish button. And I'm going to go back a couple of levels to where I started from. And I'm going to go into CDM, which is the NV Manager installation. We'll go into Install W. And now we'll double click on Setup here. Answer the same question. And now we'll run through this. The only thing to be careful about, and it should default to this, is look at this, make sure this matches where you installed the VA client stuff. And like I said, by default it'll go there. Then just next your way through it, let it start installing. Okay, that finishes up much faster than the other one. We'll finish on that. And now what we can do, and you won't see this because it's slightly off screen, I'm going to go to the Start menu. And I'm going to pick the development image for 8.0.2, which is the installation I have. And I'll go ahead and hit OK on this. It's reminding me that I have a trial copy. And then it'll just start everything up. First thing it's going to do is ask me who the image belongs to. I'll say Library Supervisor. Again, going with the default, let it go. Let it connect to the image. And this will come up pretty quick. Hit OK on this dialog. And there you are, ready to get started with your first VA Smalltalk application project. And you're ready to go. So, till next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.